Hello, I'm so excited to be here making this video today because this is a celebration video. August 2021 is a 10-year anniversary for my business. Now, I have been actually coaching people on how to use their voice more powerfully for over 20 years. But 10 years ago was when I officially incorporated my business, made it official with the government, and started to really brand myself and be more conscious about how I was showing up as a business entity, as a professional, and started working with people in a more intentional way, quite honestly. So this video is a celebration of my anniversary. It is going to be a short story of the journey of my business and where I started 10 years ago to where I am today. And I'm also going to give away some free gifts to celebrate my 10-year anniversary. So if you would like to receive a free gift that's going to be valued at $500, and it's going to help you use your voice, it's going to help you audit to find out how you're using your voice in your networking, marketing, and sales, and what you can do to improve that, then stay tuned, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to claim your $500 gift. So with that, I'm Stephanie Bonte-Lebair. For those of you who don't know, my business is the Empowered Voice and Empowered Business Networking. However, 10 years ago, it looked a little different. So let me share the story of my business. So I'm going to share some photos to kind of illustrate where I came from. So when I first incorporated my business, I was actually working with my friend Jenny McGinnis, who's also a singing and voice teacher. And she and I met through community theater locally here in Maryland. And we became friends, and we said, hey, let's work together to teach the other kids in the theater company we were a part of at the time to be better singers and performers for the shows that they're in. So we actually started by teaching group singing classes to the theater kids. And then we started to take our own private students that we teach and do joint recitals together. So I want to just show you a couple photos here. So we have the original logo for our company was called Duet Vocal Academy, because there were two of us and we made a duet. Get it? And we taught singing. I taught singing. Jenny taught singing. That was my only focus, was teenagers and adults, helping them audition for shows, helping them sing more powerfully, helping them enjoy their school musicals and productions. And then here you see we had joint recitals continuously. Every semester we would have at least one recital. We would get all of our kids together, perform locally for the parents. And it was a fantastic few years of this particular version of my business. Then I decided to rebrand. I decided to go out on my own, and I'm still friends with Jenny McGinnis to this day. And we even, under this brand, I still did joint singing recitals with her studio as well. But I rebranded to the Empowered Performer, which was great. I loved this brand because it really spoke to both sides of the coin, the singer and the speaker. And I was still working with singers. In fact, I still loved to sing myself and was performing. And I also was introduced to my business coach at this time. So my business coach, Heather Dominic Kaminsky, and her course, A Course in Business Miracles. This was over 7 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long already. And she started to help me get clear about what kind of business I really wanted to have. What did I really want to create as an entrepreneur and business owner? And also to go outside the box in my thinking, so that my business wasn't just about singing, but it was also about working with speakers and business owners to use their voice more powerfully. So I still taught singing. So I had some group classes I did. I had a teen a cappella group called From Out of Nowhere. And if you're a music person, you know fermata is a music symbol. So from out of nowhere, play on words. And I loved teaching this group for a few years. We had teenagers that would, come through this group, and we would give performances, and they would sing contemporary pop music and musical theater style music and all kinds of fun stuff. And I was teaching business owners I was giving workshops. I was teaching them how to breathe, how to have good posture, how to project their voice, how to feel comfortable in front of groups when they use their, spoken voice in a room. And at the same time, things started to get a little bit crazy because I also became the managing director of an eWomen Network chapter in Montgomery County, Maryland. So eWomen Network is a international actually, women's networking organization. They've got over 100 chapters, and I became in charge of this chapter here in Montgomery County, Maryland, that had 100 members. We gave live events on a regular basis. I really learned how to facilitate live events, how to really be the MC in front of the room, and also how to network more powerfully. Because when you're in a room of business owners, that skill set is key to success. And I really did grow my business through learning how to network. And this position specifically really helped launch things for me. I also was introduced to Codebreaker Technologies and Sherry Tree, and I became a licensed and certified bank trainer. So imagine all of this is happening within a few years of getting serious about having a business, rebranding, leader of eWomen Network, certified trainer with Codebreaker Technologies, and not just a trainer for a Codebreaker, but I also was winning awards. I won a $5,000 shopping spree on Rodeo Drive. So I was learning how to sell. I was really learning how to give even different types of live events, training live events, as well as networking events. And all of that started because I had a partnership with my friend Jenny McGinnis that led to something else that led to something else. So then after that happened, I'll show you the next part of this story here. And I want to go to here. So then I rebranded again. So I went from the empowered performer to the empowered voice. So now I was really focused on the voice. And this is the thread that has gone through every version of my business has been the voice. And I help people love the sound of their voice, whether the sound of their voice is when they're singing, when they are speaking, and even the sound of their voice in their written copy. Okay, so when you write, that's a version of your voice. So copywriting, speaking, singing, all in my wheelhouse. I'm starting to expand out in new ways because I'm also a bank trainer. I'm speaking on stages all over the country, bigger stages, training in this bank methodology that I'm certified in. And I'm also speaking at a lot of other networking groups about the power of the voice. It's a combination message of vocal technique and also copywriting skills, and really, really loving it. Going to expos, having booths, really connecting with a lot of people. And then a couple years ago, I decided to write my own one-woman musical called Stage Dreams the Musical, which is actually a 45-minute musical keynote presentation. I wrote 9 original songs. I have a PowerPoint. I can actually go on to a conference stage and give an inspirational talk where I also sing. And that was an outside of the box idea. And I did that through the help of my mentor, Heather Dominic, and also my vocal coach, who's here in this picture, Michelle Hackala-Wolf. And on the right there is my friend Scott Richards, who wrote the piano accompaniment to all of my original songs. He helped me transcribe everything and put it into music form. And so this was all born. This was in 2017. And now I'm able to take snippets from that musical and insert it to any keynote that I give. So if I want to sing at a business conference and also share the message of the power of the voice and share, the message of bank, all of that can happen with my extra little flair because I've brought my singing into my speaking business. This is me singing a piece of my song at a conference in Florida. Here, I'm in Las Vegas singing a song from my musical for a business conference. And the options are limitless at the moment. In 2020, I decided to go ahead and create a virtual networking group. This was before COVID. It was going to be a once-a-month group, free, just wanted to use it to get to know people and invite people into my world. When COVID hit, I was already well positioned, obviously, because everyone went to virtual networking. And in January 2021, I launched it as a paid networking mastermind hybrid group. And so now we have members from 12 US states, Canada, and beyond. We meet several times a month. We are all service-based business owners and professionals who really value networking and really value supporting each other in the virtual environment. So this brand was added to my Empowered Voice brand. So the Empowered Voice and the Empowered Business Networking brands are really co-brands that exist together now. And here's a picture of one of my events when we had a lot of members in that event. And it's just a wonderful way to build community in this new exceptional environment and times that we're living in right now. So having said all of that, I just wanted to take this time to just thank you. Thank you for being my tribe, my community, and showing up when I hold my events and engaging with me, in the different ways that we now engage ourselves online. And I'm just excited about what the future is going to bring because every business has a journey. So wherever you are, or you may be in your business or your career, there's a journey that happens and things can look so different within a decade. And when I think about what it looked like when I was working with Jenny McGinnis and we were singing teachers to what my business looks like now, I don't think I could have imagined that sort of a transformation. And I definitely had sets of mentors and teachers to help me create that transformation along the way. I mentioned some of those people in this short video. And that's what you need. You need community to help you. You need mentors and guides to lead you through the journey of being in business. And so I can't even imagine what the next 10 years will bring and what that's going to look like. And I'm going to look back at this video 10 years from now and say, wow, I thought a lot had changed in those first 10 years. Imagine what is going to happen in the next. And so I'm excited to see that. And I want to just offer you a gift if you're on this video, if you're seeing this video, if you're part of my tribe. To celebrate my 10 years in business, I'm offering 10 Captivating Communication Audits. Now, this audit has several pieces to it, and it's valued at $500. There is a written assessment piece where we're really going to dive into how do you use your voice for networking, marketing, and sales? What are you struggling with right now? What are some goals that you have for yourself? What's the vision that you have for how your voice shows up in your marketing and your networking and your speaking? Then we're going to do a written audit of your marketing. So I'm going to actually audit your website, your LinkedIn profile, and one other marketing piece of your choice using artificial intelligence and my own skills as a licensed and certified bank trainer, and take a look at who are you attracting? What is your voice saying? What kind of people are going to be attracted to the voice that you're using? Just so you're aware. You also might not be aware of some of the things you could be missing or some of the people that you could be missing as a result of how you are showing up in your written copy. And then we'll do a live vocal assessment. Well, we'll get on the phone together. I will be able to hear the sound of your voice. We'll be able to talk about your written assessment and your marketing audit, and then get some sense for how is your voice doing? How do you feel about the sound of your voice? Do you love the sound of your voice? Because that is my goal for people, is to help them love the sound of their voice. And so we'll take a look at that, and then we'll take a look at next steps. What could it look like to take your voice to that next level in your written words, in your verbal presentation skills, and how you show up? So that complete audit is a $500 gift. And to get it, you need to give a hashtag anniversary on this video today. And I will go through the first 10. We'll get the link to go ahead and sign up for that. And that's my gift and my celebration. And the whole month of August, I'm going to be posting little did you knows in the history of my business. And I'm excited just to celebrate how far I've come in these last 10 years and to celebrate with you. So with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here on my video with me and for sharing in this journey with me. And we will see you very soon.